So you create an IRA or a mutual fund for later on in life, so it would be simpler, right? So you, oh yes, deposit $25 into your account, and yeah, sweet, it's simple, it's easy, and then they bombard you with this. I don't know what this is. This is it's the annual report that they decided that they're going to send me because I care deeply, along with some voting forms I have over there, and also a letter to the Northwestern Mutual Variable Contract Holders. We care deeply. This is about a 2-page introduction, a bunch of legalese, and about 50 pages of a letter that is signed by Randy M. Pavlik. But we're not going to read the 50-page letter that's signed by Randy, because he's just the secretary. What do we care? We're going to read David Ells, the president of Northwestern Mutual Fund Series Incorporated. We're going to read his letter that was dated March 8th. To the Northwestern Mutual Fund Variable Contract Holders. It's in bold, so I kind of had to read it that way. The Board of Directors of the Northwestern Mutual Series Fund Incorporated, the Series Fund, or NMSF, has called a special meeting of shareholders regarding important matters regarding the 28 series of investment portfolios currently offered by the Series Fund, individually a fund, and collectively the funds. The funds are among the investment options available under variable annuity contracts and variable life insurance policies issued by the Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Northwest Mutual. The special meeting will be held at the offices of the Northwest Mutual Life Insurance Company. That is a mouthful. I'm sorry. Can we, shorten that up, please? The Northwest Mutual Life Insurance Company. I guess NMLIF. It works. Nymph. That could work. It doesn't have to. It could just be that. At 720 East Wisconsin Avenue, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 53202. This is so you could put it in your GPS and attend on April 17th, 2012 at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. You lose an hour. You lose an hour, so be sure to take off early. This is important stuff, people. Important stuff. Although you are not a direct shareholder of the Series Fund, as the owner of a variable annuity contract or a variable life insurance policy issued by Northwestern Mutual, a policy that includes the Series Funds as an investment option, you have the right, oh good, thank you, to instruct Northwestern Mutual how to vote at the meeting of the shares of the funds. I was waiting for another of. That are attributed to your policy as of the close of business on January 31st, 2012, the recorded date that has been set for the meeting. I feel like that's not correct, but that's what's printed here, so I'm reading it. Thank you, Mr. David Ells. Enclosed you will find a notice of special meeting, proxy statements, for which the Series Fund and a voting instruction form. I didn't read that. It's way too confusing. For each fund of the Series Funds which relates to your policy, these materials contain important information about the matters to be considered at the meeting. We urge you to read them carefully. Your life depends on it. Well, your end of life. But then again, all I care about at that point, well, we're not going to, Then please be sure to provide your voting instructions promptly. There are several ways to provide your instructions, including by mail, by completing and signing the voting instructions form and returning it to the postage-paid envelope provided. By telephone, by calling 1-888-221-0697, or via the internet. I'm so glad they did that. By accessing the website located at www.proxyweb.com. If you intend to provide instructions by phone or internet, you will need the control numbers appearing on your voting instruction form. Please refer to the voting instruction form for more information on how to vote. Yeah, I read over it, and here, I'll just let's see here. This is yeah, it's like 37 that is the voting form. So, not reading that. It's too complex. And then in bold, I'm going to read this loudly, so you may want earplugs, would be advised. Your vote is very important to us, no matter how many shares are attributed to your policy. The board of directors of the series fund has unanimously approved each of the proposals and recommends that you vote for. That's in quotes, like really big, like huge. It's huge. The election of each of the nominees and for the approval of the other proposals. Then back down to normal, like non-bold. Voting instructions must be received, or phone or internet instructions must be provided prior to 12 noon Central Time. Don't forget, you lose that hour. On April 16, 2012 to be considered timely. Shares of each fund as to which no timely instructions are received will be voted by Northwestern Mutual in proportion to the instructions received from those policyholders who furnish timely instructions with respect to shares of that fund. If you have any questions, and you most certainly do by the end of this little buckaroo of a letter, please contact the proxy information line at 1-866-950-4184. We appreciate your participation and prompt response regarding these important proposals, and thank you for your continued support. Sincerely, David Ells, President, Northwest Mutual Series Fund, Incorporated. Inspiring stuff. Inspiring.